Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome back again, and if you're already a subscriber, just like I love you all. Thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing, and I love you all and I appreciate all the comments, and I just want to say thank you. As you can see today, I don't have any makeup right now. I'm gonna be doing a tutorial because in my last video I was actually reviewing about a liquid lipstick I got from eBay. So I did mention I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial for the new beginner because somebody actually requests, I think in one of my videos, that I should do a basic simple makeup for the beginner. So, and I promised to do that as I promised. So in that in that lipstick tutorial that I did for the Eye Magic lipstick, I did mention that I'll be doing a makeup tutorial for the beginner, and it's gonna be flat. And I know everybody's like, what do you mean by flat? Okay, what I mean by flat is it's just basic, like in the 60s, in the 70s, even up to 80s and 90s. We do just basic moisturizer. If you have an oily skin, you go with an oil-free moisturizer. If you have a dry skin, you go with something like that will give you that dewy and it will hydrate your skin, and that will be the moisturizer that you will use so you can keep your skin hydrate. And that include basic moisturizer, face primer, then foundation. If you have an oily skin, of course you use like a oil-free foundation. They have tons of it, from drugstore to all this fashion fair, clinic, and all this stuff. You go with what fits into your skin. So, and that would be oil-free foundation. We have a oily skin. If you have a dry skin, you go with the one that have little oil in it as a foundation. It doesn't say oil-free, and it has SPF and everything in it. So that is what goes with your skin. And the basic step that I learned up to the 90s, before all this contouring and highlights and all this contouring your nose, shaping your nose and giving your face some kind of lift before it start coming up, after people see the makeup artist from Kim Kardashian. So before all this start popping up on the internet, like you have to highlight your under eye, you have to conceal your nose to make it look slimmer, you have to contour your face to make it look slimmer, before it starts coming up, what I know, and it would be so easy for anyone trying to learn the makeup. And after watching this video, I hope it helps somebody. Don't, because most videos that I've seen on YouTube, it includes contouring your face, even though it said makeup for the beginner. And in that video, if you watch that video closely, very well, along the line they will tell you how to contour your face, or how to highlight your cheekbone, or how to make your nose slimmer. When you put that into for makeup beginner training and everything, like tutorial together, they get a little confused, because I believe once you know how to do, your number one step is to moisturize your face. That was the one we used in the 90s, and Kim Kardashian makeup artist was like, how did she get this slimmer nose and look and this glowy face? So the basic one I know, before I started seeing all this contouring face and everybody started doing it, is first moisturize your face with a basic moisturizer that fits into your skin. If you have oily skin, use oil-free moisturizer. If you have a dry skin, use a good moisturizer that can hydrate your skin for you. Then the second step is to prime your face, and use a primer that can help you with your oily face or combination skin due to your skin that you have. And third, you use your foundation. If it's an oil-free, or maybe you have a dry skin, use the foundation that suits your skin. Then you will set your face with a powder. They have a pressed powder, they have a loose powder. It depends on which one you choose to use. Then you use your blush, you use your then you do your eyeshadow, of course, and you do your eyebrow, of course, and you use your lipstick. That was the basic one that I know. But when they have all this contouring phase and stuff, people want to learn everything at the same time together. But at the same time, I would tell you, you need to know how to do the basic flat one. The flat one is no shaping, no slimming nose, no contouring face, and no contouring nose. So in this video, I will show you how I've been doing mine in 90s and on up to 2000 and whatever they start doing with this contouring face. You know, the contouring face is very, very good. I mean, you don't have to do a plastic surgery to slim your nose. You don't have to do a plastic surgery to contour your face. So I will show you how I do my own basic flat tutorial, and in this video it does not include shaping nose, it does not include shaping your face. It's just a basic flat tutorial, and I believe once you know this step, any contouring face, any shaping of the nose will be easy, and it will come in handy, and that one will be so easy for you to incorporate into your daily routine, how to slim your nose and how to slim your face. So let's get started. I already moisturized my face, and I'll be using this black radiance primer. So this is what I'll be using for my face as my primer. Okay, the primer that I'm using is from Black Radiant, and it's very good for oily skin. If you have an oily skin like me, I have oily combination. My T-zone is very oily when my face is very dry. So I already primed my face, and after priming my face, I'll be using this foundation. Milani is 2-in-1. You can use any foundation that suits you, but this one I believe is a matte foundation. It dries so quick, so you have to work very fast when you're using it. So I'll be using Milani. I'll be using. And at the same time, because it's kind of, I don't know how, maybe it's my color. I just got it like maybe 2 days ago. I like to spray the brush a little bit with the foundation on it because it dries very fast. So as you can see, I don't use too much of it. So this is my foundation. I already did my foundation. As you can see, I already moisturized my face before coming to the camera. Then I use this Black Radiant face primer to prime my face. Then I'll go ahead and use my foundation. And then the next step for me, and this is how I like to do I like to do my brow and do my eyeshadow before using my powder. And if you have a dark circle, of course you have to conceal that dark circle. And even in the olden days, if you have a dark circle, they have a dark circle cream, they have a dark circle like foundation or something that you can use to hide your dark circle before applying your foundation. So I don't want to complicate the this video. So if you have a dark circle, for the sake of this video, I will show you how I conceal my dark circle in case I have one. And since you want to do a basic makeup tutorial, and I believe you would like to conceal your dark circle too, so this is what I would advise you to do. If you don't want to use concealer, people are scared to use concealer sometimes because they believe it will make them look ghosty or cakey. But I will tell you, don't be afraid of makeup. It's something that you put on and just at the end of the day you wipe it off. So this is the concealer that I think I like. Hope we can see this. Dark circle. I will tell you to use the orange one, this orange one right here. But if it's not that bad, then I will use, oops, excuse me, then I will use this one. I'm using my finger. If you have a dark circle and you don't have a concealer, just use something that is a little bit thick, like a foundation stick, and it's a little bit lighter than a regular color. So this is not the perfect to conceal, but this is how I would do it if you just learn it. Deep brow gel. I haven't tried that one before, but I've been rocking this one. It's from Keys Professional New York, and this is in chocolate. This is what I've been using to do my eyebrow. I will brush my eyebrow first. You can get this in beauty supply store. Okay, so I'm gonna use the this pulley to brush a little bit. Okay, so from the one I just showed you in the palette, I'll be using this one to clean my brow. You know, you don't have to clean your brow or do your eyebrow. You know, anything that works for you as a makeup beginner. Then from there, if you get used to it, they can do whatever you want. Okay, so now this is how I clean my brow. Then I can use the one that comes with my natural face. This one look good for my skin color, and I don't have to mix it. That's what I think. Or you can use your foundation, like the foundation I use. I can use the same foundation to clean my top brow. Actually, you don't have to clean the top brow if you ask me. And so this is how I do my brow, and I'll just use my hand to blend it real good. So that's how I do my brow. That's just, I mean, my brow routine can change, but for this basic for this video sake, I don't want to do too extra. So then I'm gonna use a powder. I'm using this loose powder in black ochre. So I'll be using the powder just to clean this up a little bit. just to set the concealer that I used to clean my brow. Okay, so just like I said, I like to do my eyeshadow before doing any other thing. So if you don't have to, you don't really have to use eyeshadow if you don't want to, but that's how you can use an eyeshadow primer. You can use anything, but that is just me. And for the sake of this video, just like I said, I don't want to put extra. I don't want to get anybody confused. Just like to remind you one more time, I use my face primer. I've already used my moisturizer. I use my face primer. I use my foundation. Then I do my eyebrow. Then I want to do my eyeshadow. The reason why I like to do my eyeshadow before setting my face with the powder, in case I have some excess one dusting all over my eye, it's easy for me to just dust it off. So this is like an highlight palette, but I like to go in with one of this peachy color, this one. Now we'll go in with this color. You don't have to use the same eyeshadow that I'm using. I'm just want to show you like a quick. I remember I'm using the same brush. And this eyeshadow is very pigmented, so then I'll be going in with a different brush, and I'll be going in with this red color. This is not like a eyeshadow tutorial, but just want to show you so that's it. This is the color I want to use. Then I'll be going in with a different side. Okay. Then I will highlight my brow bone. And I'll be using this color to highlight my brow bone from the same palette. So I'm using the Wet n Wild in black. I'm sorry. I'm using this kind of this mascara from, I think it's from Wet n Wild. And to outline my waterline, okay, so I will be doing my second eyebrow and my eyeshadow off of the camera. Then I'll be right back so we can do, cover this under eye concealer with the powder, and we can set our face with the powder and do our lips, and we'll be done. So I'll be right back. Okay, As you can see, I did my other eyes off of the camera because I don't want to take too much time. So the only thing I did different off of the camera is I did my second eye. Then I just used the brush that I used to do my eyeshadow. I just used to smoke out a little bit under my waterline, and I used the black pencil, and I used the mascara just like the one I did on the camera. So now I'm going to be setting my under eye to cover the concealer that I put under my eye circle. So under my dark circle, I'm going to be using the powder to set it off. So I'll be using this powder. It's called Nuance Summer. Is a translucent powder. I got it as a free gift in one of my monthly something, and it has a cover that you can cover like this, and you can open it like this. And I'm using this one just in my under eye. Just like I said in the video, that I'm not gonna be doing contouring. I don't want to confuse anybody, but I'm only concealing under my in my dark circle. So you know, if you use a concealer, you have to use a powder to cover it up. And then I'll be using this brush to dust off the powder. Just like I said, I'm not setting anything like contouring. I'm just using the brush to just dust the powder that I used to cover my concealer for my dark circle. And I'll be using this BH Cosmetics powder to set all over my face as a face powder. I'm using this brush. You know, this is just a basic one that everybody, you know, used to do before they start coming up with this contouring. And this is the basic one I try to do. So I believe if you know how to do the basic of moisturizer, face primer, foundation, loose or pressed powder to set it off, and your eyeshadow, your eyebrow, I believe if you know how to do this, the contouring your face and shaping your nose will come along the line, and it will be easy for you. You will be easy and become a pro, but you have to know the basic first, you know. So as you can see, I didn't contour my face. I didn't do any shaping nose. So, but as a regular one that everybody does, and even in his 60s, 70s, 80s, up to 20, I mean, 2001, 2002, or 2000 and something, we still use blush. Remember, we use blush. The only difference is we didn't do all this contouring nose, contouring, shaping, slimming nose. That was just the only difference. But I'll be using this blush. Okay, before I forgot, I didn't pull my blush down here, and the reason why is, like people say, I just put it here. No, I don't do that anymore, and the reason why I don't, just my own preference. That is my, I don't do anymore, and I will tell you the reason why. The reason why I didn't do this anymore and put it to the apple of my cheek, like, and put it here, is because when you're not smiling, then the blush is standing right here. When you're smiling, it pushes up. See, and you put your blushes here. When you're not smiling, it's close to your, no. But for me, I just decided to put it under my eye, like this. This is very pigment. So that is that for the face, for the cheek, and let's do our lips. For this look, I think I'll be doing something. What do you think I should use? What do you think I should use for this look to balance? See, because I was rushing to this video. See what I do. You can always go back if you think your eyebrow is not looking the way you want it. I'll be using this liquid lipstick that I got from eBay. It's from Q-Best. And I'll be using this to line my lip from City Color. And I'm looking and see, I'll be using this slippy. Okay. And this is how it look like. So I believe if you know how to do the basic one that I just showed you, how I'll do the flat basic makeup beginner, I believe from there you can add your false lashes, you can add your slimming nose and all those goodies into your makeup. If you know how to do this and you become a pro, and this is the look that I wear to work every day, or I wear to, you know, wear out every day. But sometimes I like just to do contouring. It depends on where I'm going. Then I will contour my face. I will slim my nose. But for my everyday look, this is what I do, and this is the reason why I did this flat basic makeup tutorial. And even though somebody requests me to do it, they want to see the flat easy one, like, you know, the easy one, and I just call it flat for the makeup beginner. Maybe I should just do it, you know, it might help somebody, you never know. So I just hope you like this look, and excuse my hair. So I hope you like this look and it helped, you know. So if you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that button and like and subscribe. As you know, I love you. I love you. I love you. So see you in my next video, and stay tuned. With the same look that I got on my face, I'll be doing a Dollar Tree, what I got from Dollar Tree, some goodies, and I'll be doing some video about lippies that I got from eBay. So if you like this video, just stay tuned and watch my next video after this, and love you.